Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Control. This is episode 3. Last time we discovered the hotline, Ahti got even more mysterious, gave us some jobs to do, we learnt some really cool abilities, and it's just been really interesting the things that we've been discovering lately, don't you think? And we're only 2 episodes deep. We revealed to Emily the details of our childhood in regards to our brother Dylan, but didn't give her absolutely everything. We're just like drip feeding our way through this mess. We are going to proceed with our current mission, which is the Old Boys Club, to find Marshall. But before that, we are going to talk to Emily. We'll just check in to see if she's got any new dialogue, because like last time we didn't. But we're going to have a look and see if there's updates. Ooh, this does look new. Cool. I wish it was a little more obvious with the color scheme, because when you've selected it, it's a darker gray than the exit button. But I wish it was like, I don't know, maybe like just white. Just make it like a very obvious white and then completely gray it out when you've already selected it. Because looking at this, I'm like, ooh, did I make a mistake last episode? But I am almost certain that after we completed the first mission, it was still the same information about like the service weapon, director trench, objects of power, like that kind of stuff. But this is now different about building shifts and Pope's role, Darling's whereabouts. This kind of stuff is new, so that's good. So we need to make a habit of checking in with her just to make sure that she's got updated dialogue. So let's have a chat to Emily once again. To get updated information and dialogue, because I don't want to miss a goddamn thing to get my full head around what the hell's going on.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sassy.
Sounds like I touched a nerve. He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought of a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
I mean, true. There you go. And you see, like, the grayed out, you can see it when you're really looking at it, but it would be nice if it was a bit more obvious.
Place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water.
Sounds fun.
Tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you just shifted a shark in here. That's fine. I'm honestly just like thinking like, I don't know. It is strange, but I'm like, yeah, how do people work in this place? You're just like randomly walking, you're like, oh, I'm in a different plane of existence. That's fun. Oh, and now I'm drowning. Oh, and my legs are gone. They've been eaten by a shark. With bare legs.
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
Interesting. She really loves her job. I mean, she seems to be really good at it.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
Waiting until I can prove it. Okay. Interesting. This Emily Pope as like a character model with like a face model gives me like, I don't know, slight like Jodie Foster vibes, you know? Does anyone else feel that? Anyone else get that feeling? Like just as like a younger Jodie Foster with short hair. That's like the kind of feeling I get with Emily Pope. Just like slight resemblance.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just, wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
I love it. Like, oh my god, control point teleportation. I actually love her, like, giddy passion towards this stuff that's actually terrifying in nature. And she's just like, wow, that's so cool. I like her. She's like me. All right, Emily, thank you so much for your time.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
I will. Good. All right. Dialogue with her updates. That's good. I mean, even maybe like a tick box. Put like a little tick next to the ones that you've already selected. Just make it clear. All right. Let's have a look. So, these control points which we could teleport from, we need to find Marshall in research and parapsychology, which is not even on this floor. So,
dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
interesting rooming dialogue as well. That's cool. Abilities. Let's have a look. I got 4 ability points. I want to launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy, so give me that. And then the rest, I don't really have enough unless I do this. We'll upgrade probably our health next, maybe. Astral constructs. Board countermeasures. I've done a couple. So... oh no, those are the ones that I've picked up. That's what the tick is for. I still need to progress through those. Outfits, I still don't have any change of outfits yet. I wonder how you unlock those. Like if you can get like an FPC uniform or something cool. Let's have a look about fast travel. There we go, we can start changing the maps. There's some whole ass big question mark areas here. I don't know where we should go. Maybe we should not even fast travel. Maybe we'll just find Marshall, research for physiology. Where should we go? Let me.
You mean like in person?
We don't have much of a. We don't have much of a objective in mind. Maybe we can. Oh, actually, maybe we can go back to Ahti. Maybe we can go back to Ahti. Which is janitor's office. So that's close to ventilation. Let's go to the janitor's office because maybe Ahti has some stuff for us, and there might be some other tasks to do on the board as well. So we'll go this way and knock some shit over. God, I love the traversal. It's so good. Janitor's office. He is here. There is a job. The research sector.
Don't know how to clean after themselves.
I have a feeling that Ahti's dialogue would be the ones that we want to pay the most attention to, because it's so cryptic, yet it's like he knows exactly what's going on. But he's talking about the research sector and how the doctors don't know how to clean up after themselves.
It's just a very small couple of hours job waiting in every sector.
Okay, let's pick this up. What a mess. Clear the clog.
What would kill a bad thing? Paska mikä paska.
Clear the clog. Maintenance in the pump station. I mean, I can do it. We're clearing that clog again, apparently. That's something for us to do. And then, oh god, explosive ones. Blow up, please. Yeah, I'm being chased by one. Oh, we can throw grenades back. That's that. Hang on, I want to do that again. Shoot me. Oh, that's so cool. Oh no, my abilities. They ran out. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, I tried. I mean, it worked, but I managed to get it to work slightly. Cool. Good timing to unlock that ability, huh? We are going the wrong way, however, I need to go down this way. Actually, I might fast travel to... I shouldn't need to fast travel from here, I just need to run down through the ventilation office. We'll check that out, and then I will need to figure out how to find Marshall as well, which I'm sure will be triggered once we get to a like a particular spot or location. Oh no, that's this wall that I'm like, I swear there's a way down. There isn't. Alright. Looks like we're fast traveling after all. Or... hang on. Actually, hold on. Go down to the power plant from here. Take the lift down to the pumps. So the clog has returned. So this elevator should take us down where we need to go. So I'll definitely make a habit to check that that board over time. How do we switch guns again? It's just as simple as pressing like the X button, isn't it? Or the Y button. That's melee. It is X. Cool. It is X. Whoop. Is it up there? Or was it around? I thought it was this way where we defeated the clog first time, right? In the pipeworks? Oh no, that's different. Hang on. I might have to go up. Through here.
go again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
Oh god, there he is. Alright, can't shoot through it, but we got a note here. Water cooler procedures. Simulacrum. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then take a note describing the new form. Description. Altered effect. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, mail tube, spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself wherever it changes form. This only occurs when it is unobserved, physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula I.14 or I.32 causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. Background. The item was initially discovered within the Bureau itself. Whether an agent brought it inside, intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival to the old house is unknown. Interesting. That's weird. So you can actually cause it to shudder, but you can't. We haven't been able to witness it changing. Oh, hang on. I need a power thing. I need a couple of power things. Alright, hold on. I should be able to get them from out here. Oh, no, we're fighting now. Okay. How's that? Okay. I just need some power things, guys. You need to chill out, okay? I'll be back. I need power, and you will let me do my job, please. That's one. I wonder what this, I wonder if we're supposed to look for, or if we can find the object of power thingy, or like the mystery thing that we just read about. If that's a thing that we need to investigate. Nope. Don't take that away from me. Give me it. Come on. Thank you. You can dash with it. Cool. That might be a silly thing. That might be a silly thing to do, though. Damn it. You can dash with it, but be prepared to face consequences. I wonder if the object that it shifts or changes into can be found if it like duplicates what it's near, and then so you just like see like two of a thing like next to each other, so it would be like it would stand out in that sense. Like you'd see two water coolers next to each other instead of one. But objects in twos don't always sort of like stand out in a bad way. Bam! Activate the draining pump. Like if you see two spoons together, you'll be like, oh, whatever. Go to the lower level.
Down there to clear out the rest of it.
Push out the clog. Okay, this door just opened, so I assume this will take us there. Yep. You want to fight, bad boy? What? Oh, yeah. Damn. Pick your little thing out.
Goodbye, Mr. Clog. I sincerely
Nice.
hope we never meet again.
Nice. 3 ability points received too. Alright, we're back to finding Marshall. So we need to go to the research sector. Oops. Didn't know you could still shoot while you're in the map. I kind of wish that you could cycle through different maps, different areas when you do open up the place, but it looks like it only allows you to look at the place that you are currently in. There you go, clog defeated. So we're going to make sure that we come back and visit the janitor's room pretty frequently. Oh, shit. To get cool rewards. That's for sure. But, however, the mystery of going to the research center, remains. Alright, we got some mobility points. We're going to go for some more health. That's for sure. And then I think I'll focus on maybe energy next time. Now, I remembered, because I went back to check the ending of my previous episode to get a reminder on what Emily actually told us to do, is she gave us her sector keycard, which will take us up to research. So the reason we can't see it on the map is because we ain't been there yet. So this is the sector elevator, so we actually do need to run through here. And then this should take us where we need to go. So now we can go to the research sector. I think it would probably be nice if maybe the objective marker on the lift would have been nice or something like that. But also the game, the developers are probably not expecting someone to play the game, get to a point where they say, all right, here's what you need to do next. And then for me to just stop playing, which is what I have to do when I do episodes. So it is what it is. But yeah, I went back and checked what Emily actually told me to do. So just take the lift to the research elevator because we've got additional clearances now. And now everything from here should kind of fall into place. I'm assuming that means we have clearance level of 3. So that's nice. Clearance level of 3. These countermeasures, I want to try and actually do these. So hiss ranges in the executive sector. Oh, it looks like I might have to just go and do these, you know, in my own time anyway. Pierce and charge mode. One's in the executive sector. One requires piercing and charge mode, which I'm not super familiar with yet. Central research. I'll have to look into that at some point. This is so cool. We got the multimedia for the research sector.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries. Authored studies of grave importance. And in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
I want to pause it at a particular spot.
The Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for...
Pause. Why isn't it pausing? Pause! It says press A to pause!
We've made astonishing...
Okay. It won't let me...
Welcome to the research...
It says press A to pause and it won't work. It'll let me back out of it. I wanted to... Oh, nice. This is so weird to see live action, like, person, like, on a screen. Can't destroy the screen. I wanted to pause on this so I could see that, but apparently it wouldn't. It's not working. So that's unfortunate. I wanted to read the stuff on that whiteboard. Dr. Darling's office. Oh, alright. Oh yes, right. They can dodge that shit, can't they? my god. It's charging for me. Oh, hang on. Hello, everybody. Nope, that was press the wrong button. I meant to charge to you and then do the melee. God, the effects of enemies getting killed is so cool. Oh. I'm trying to read files over here and you guys are distracting me. Oh, we got a sniper. Oh, I'm just missing every shot here. I love hitting them in the back of the head. That's such like a neat detail. Guys, chill out. There's so many of them. God damn. Anyone else? Alright, let's go back to reading stuff and finding things. I guess we can't go in there yet. So I want to go back upstairs because there was a file in one of those rooms. Plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit? I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Dr. Lewis. Like, who brought the houseplants in here? I mean, you could never be too careful. That's kind of like the whole thing, right? It's like anything can be like an altered item. Maybe the houseplant... And houseplants, like, plants are a living thing, man. Like, these things are really peculiar. They're weird looking, you know? I guess they're living things, so, you know. Who knows? Dr. Darling's office is upstairs, so... I'm not sure if we should do that right away. Oh, this is so weird. Research and records, synchronicity. A glimpse into the paranatural, synchronicity and the unseen connections. Introduction. Synchronicity is a phenomena long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce blank behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Interesting. Referring to a blank file for the full report. Man was in the middle of giving a presentation before getting his brain sucked into the void. Alright. I want to look down here before we go up to Dr. Darling's office. Toilet. Alright, we got any more evil plants? Look at all this stuff. It's unnatural, you hear me? Plant life is unnatural. Oh, that's so cool. Bam! Anyone hiding in here? Anyone hiding in there? Nope. Too late to find out. Oh, I just deleted that toilet. Oh, I didn't know this gun could delete things too. Look at that. It's just gone. You don't even see where it goes. It just fucking disappears. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. Oh, look at how, like... Oh, that's so sick. I love seeing how, like, something that's really cool in video games is seeing how objects react to things. When you shoot it, water comes out. That's so cool. Like that kind of stuff. When you shoot it, water comes out. That's sick. There's been some disappointing things that don't react to bullets, which is a shame, but like the stuff that does react to bullets is really cool. Like the fact that you shoot something in a spot, and we've done wood before, but look at it like splinter and fracture the surrounding pieces. And then you can shoot out those specific pieces. Like that is nuts. I can even have something so truly realistic as to have a floating piece of wood on there. I thought that would happen. There you go. You can make wood float. Because it's still treated as a solid object, so when that fell off, it's sitting on that. How strange. Floating wood, man. That is so cool. This kind of stuff, I guess trash comes out when you shoot it. Some stuff doesn't really react like as much. Being able to shoot cabinets off, and there actually being stuff inside it that reacts to bullets is very neat. Oh, you can actually completely destroy that. Just in case you guys were wondering. You can... the whole deleting toilets thing is great. Wow. That's pretty. To be watched. Ooh. Oh. That's just... okay. I thought that might have been something cool. There is stuff hidden in the toilets, guys. There's energy mods, but you can see them under the doors, so that's cool. That saves time exploring. Can't delete urinals. Just in case you were wondering. We have another radio. Again, these are still confusing me because you can turn them on, you can interact with them, but they don't make noise. We have a file here. Correspondence from Hubert. Black Rock Analysis. Oh, hang on, we've got something in Research and Records as well that I must not have read yet. Federal Bureau of Control. Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong. Beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh, yeah. I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 BlackRock samples you sent. The Prism, or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla. A for handy mnemonic device, right? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best, Hubert. That was something that I was actually going to point out, is all the people in that video that Darling was doing were standing there looking at the camera so awkwardly. Like, it was like, they're like, why are we even here doing this? Very interesting. His sniper. Because we went up against the snipers just before. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance. Fancy that. Using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and his snipers are well aware of how to use it. Sharp, spiky boys. Mystery plants that don't react to getting shot. And then down here we have nothing of importance. Oh, apparently parapsychology, which we do need to go to. So actually, ooh, actually I might need to go that way. Ooh. You know what? Maybe I should just go up to Dr. Darling's office. And then we'll see what happens up there. Let's do that. Because it seems that we need to go that way. And then eventually I guess we'll go that way. Sorry guys, I just know there's a lot to take in, so I want to make sure that I get everything for the, you know, as much as possible. Bam. All right, Dr. Darling's office. Let's take a look. It is open, which is always good to see. And then we've got dimensional research in here. Oh, yes. Oh, now that is interesting. Alright, hold on. Alright, Dr. Darling's lab first. And then in there. Casper Darling.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for?
Aha, my shadow actually works. Oh, that's so good.
What's the deal with the Hadron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements. We're listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
I really like this kind of stuff is so obvious where people go, they get all conspiracy level and they're like, I don't want to wear this thing or I don't want to do this thing because they're going to listen to me and they're going to track me. It's like, you don't think they're doing that already on six different ways on 20 different devices that you own? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like they were doing it a long time ago. Nothing that happens now is going to really change that, which is a scary thought. But regardless, there are things that are safe that are being questioned as unsafe. Meanwhile, all of the unsafe things go on behind the scenes.
Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
Damn, boy. That was That was certainly something. I wonder if you'd probably interrupt the projector. It works like an actual projector. That was so cool. You stand in front of it and everything, and it keeps projecting on your face. That's crazy. Astral plane counter essay. Alternative perspective. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the blank, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the blank, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very blank of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the blank but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the blank? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the blank is a natural fact and not something more blank? What's interesting is sometimes we have reports that are not redacted, but then other times there are files that are redacted. Not sure how intentional that is. Oh, this is just the one that we were just looking at, which I think we probably watched the whole thing. It didn't look like there was any skips in there.
I've been fielding questions recently.
I'm pretty sure we watched the whole thing here.
HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the headrest?
Yeah, we definitely watched the whole thing. That's cool. So it's cool that multimedia like that gets automatically added to your collectibles list, so you can refer to them at a later date, which is always nice. Resonance theory. By order of NA, compiled by Casper Darling. Resonance, it's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Blank opened the door to a blank I've called blank. The blank emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common blank that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Love that you can interact with that. That's cool. It's intentional. It means something. But what does it mean? There's a lot of files to glean from this place. We got ghosts on the walls, knocking shit down. This clock is actually moving. Look at that. We actually do have a moving clock. It's still the same time though, because we've seen clocks before and I've checked if they were moving and the second hand was not moving. Darling budget request. Dear Dr. Darling, so this is from A. Lewis, Abraham Lewis. I suspect my colleague, Dr. Harrington, has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration and in bribery, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Well done, bud. Astral plane. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transports users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes, and the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the blank and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once a part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully, the truth will emerge. Interesting. Love that we actually got to come into a lab with a bunch of files that we can actually relate some story points to. Love that there was a whole thing going on about the HRAs, and he's like, oh, this will protect you from classified. So would recommend that you definitely get into that, please. Let's have a look at this. Fire break. Oh god. That goes off into a whole thing. This is definitely
changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
It's like, I want to check out areas that are not where, like, if we have access to it, I want to check out areas that is not related to the main objective, because I don't want to miss anything. I don't know if this is optional or not. It doesn't feel optional at all. This area looks huge. And it also has trench involved. And it's a labyrinth. The ashtray maze. Okay, we're definitely coming here with a main mission. There's no way that we're gonna come back here, so we're gonna not do that now. Like, this area looks way too important for it to just be a random little side piece. Like, look at that thing. We'll leave. We're just gonna stick to our job of going to parapsychology, and then we'll probably end up in that kind of place later. Satisfying. Eat it. Oh god. Executive hiss nodes. New bureau alert. What? Oh god. We got a timer. Go to the communications department. What is this? What? Shit, I'm leaving apparently. Okay. I got 20 minutes. Sorry guys. Will we ever get the main objective done? No, because everything's happening. An executive order or something? So let's go back to executive, and then we're going to the communications sector, and we're on a 20-minute time limit. There are timed things that pop up as well. Okay. Go to the communications department. Alright, well I guess we can teleport to dead letters. If time is of the essence. Let's have a look. And then I can get an idea of actually what this is and how much attention we should give to stuff like this. Anywhere in particular in the communications department? Destroy hiss nodes. Oh, okay. Ah. What the fuck is that? What is that? Ooh, okay. There's another one though. Apparently I completed it. But there's more! Oh god. Crazy. Oh! My god. Okay. So an executive thing is something, I guess. We've got some stuff. And something in the hotline. Hang on, this might be it. Oh no. Ashtray maze. We'll save this till later. I need to make a mental note. I'm gonna make it because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna make a mental note. Ashtray maze hotline. I'm gonna remember to listen to that because we'll listen to that when it becomes relevant, so the information can be fresh in our mind. Otherwise, if I listen to it now, I might just literally just forget about it later. Interesting though. So I guess there's like timed little missions that you can do that pop up if you're feeling fancy, you know. And you get like rewards for it. Goddamn, where the hell is the fast travel thing in this place? Oh, it's just here, isn't it? I need to go back. Oh no, I haven't unlocked a control point, have I? In research yet. I'll have to find that. Will he eventually get to the main objective without getting sidetracked and picking up every loose end and thread that he can? Find out next time. Alright, let's go back to research. It's been very rewarding though, so I'm not too fussed about like different things happening at all. Like it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So we've done up there. Can we potentially destroy this stuff over here? If not, we'll just go down to parapsychology. This stuff, can we destroy this shit? Because it's, you know... Ooh, oh, that literally takes us to parapsychology with the clearance level of 3. Okay, that's actually where we need to go. Wonderful. The map would have told us that. Cool bananas. Alright, I'm going down. Because there's more down this way. So we've got separate labs. God, this all looks so cool. Song questionnaire. Auditory experience 84-C, Poets of the Fall, My Dark Disquiet. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did at any point feel a strong emotion? What emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear in your mind during the song? Elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one of each of the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away. Interesting. I wonder how Jesse would react to hearing the song. Poets of the Fall, My Dark Disquiet multimedia. Oh wow, it's in like a whole like acoustic chamber as well. Oh wow. That's bizarre. Can we make it work or? You can't like have it this way, you just need to, I guess, listen to it in the multimedia section. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, it's a full song. I also don't know if this is a copyrighted song. I genuinely am just like, this song could potentially be from something that I don't know or I'm not aware of. So I'm going to listen to this, but I'm going to listen to it muted. And then so I'm just going to listen to this now, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts after it. So I'm just going to take a listen, and then we'll skip ahead. Alright, so I listened to it. I listened to Poets of the Fall, My Dark Disquiet. It's an actual band, it's an actual song, so it's a good thing that I didn't just like listen to it, because that's definitely a copyright strike. But it's very interesting. It's very interesting. But this is actually a beautiful song. Sounds great. And now I know why when I press this, it's not actually fucking playing anything, because I have the disabled copyrighted music option on. So that should have been my first clue. That's why it doesn't play in here. Unfortunately, content creators get robbed of things sometimes, but it is what it is. I did listen to the song. I think it's a great song. It's very, very peculiar, and obviously, I'm sure we'll look into this once the game is done and maybe have a different perspective on it. But very, very, very cool. This room and the ambient noises it's making as well are so bizarre, but that's really cool. So that's lab number 1 that we've gotten to explore. And we're just getting these really weird audio sounds, like it's fucked. Oh, we got another one of those things. I think it's healing them. That's what the health plus sign is for. You there, come here. Keep pressing the wrong button. We got a control point here, I think. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah. Did we get it? Ah! Oh my god. They just fucking keep coming, dude. Whoa! What the fuck? In fucking chairs with bags on their head. What the fuck? Holy shit. New enemy type. Hang on. Do we have that in our... No? No research and records on that? What the fuck was that? Why don't we have a research and records on whatever the hell those things were? Maybe I'll just have to wait for them to pop up later? Dude, that's crazy. Oh, we got something over here. What the fuck is going on? Threshold utility. Summary. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by blank, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau. But we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back the particularly prophilic plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. What the fuck? How do I get up there? Give me that. Oh. Hang on. Give me that. Thank you. What's in the box? Give me the box. Give me the box. That is potentially a death if you fall down there. So there you go. I'm glad we did come down here and we didn't skip over this part because that was very peculiar. What was in that? What was in that lab? Very strange. And now we can finally go into parapsychology. There's a lot to take in this game. A lot to take in notes and documents and audio and multimedia. Like there's the story that you're being presented with by completing like these main missions and stuff. But there's like a lot more going on like behind the scenes as well, which I'm really trying to pay close attention to.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Astral exhibition, Parakeet. Oh my god, what the? Parapsychology elevator. Okay. I'm not going in there anytime soon. We've got to go to parakinesiology. Everything's all messed up in here, so we're building shift central. What? Didn't take any damage there. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh my dear lord. Just got fucking sniped. My head. Rest in peace. Goodbye, Jesse. Instant death. Let's try that one again, shall we? I like this combat. It's a lot of fun. Why? What? The ritual division's all blocked off. Why are we back at this door? Please don't tell me I haven't like. It has given me. It does like. Have I got that song? All right, I've got the music. So I think it's just started me. I think we're okay to proceed. For some reason I expected a checkpoint to maybe be like here. Alright, good. This has all been uncovered already. That's good. I don't have to restart anything. Cool. Alright, that's fine. We just start back at the elevator. Okay, now maybe there was a sniper up here that killed me. That I'll just try and keep an eye out for. Oh my god. Oh man. Dude, it's such a strong, intense red. Like, holy shit. What the fuck? Emergency call supplement. Details. Transcript of a call to California State Emergency Services. Dispatcher. 911, what is your emergency? Hello? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? Voice, I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire. Towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay. Can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. Ma'am. Hello? Ma'am? Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Dude. Inside the wires. What the fuck? This is like such a fucking... This is horrific. This is straight horror. The astral exhibition. Multimedia for the astral plane and a control point. Nice.
The astral plane.
We'll just watch it in here because less noise that way.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked. Intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Damn.
What you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the...
Ooh, construct Pierce. There we go. So this is the Pierce thing. So I've got a challenge for this to do this. Alright, let's do that. Pierce. New weapon form.
Most information on the astral plane is classified, but...
So I guess we can equip this. Alright, so Pierce is precise with a charged shot that penetrates armor and enemies at any range. Alright, well let's try and equip that instead of Shatter for a time. And then I'll have a look at these abilities. Accuracy. 25% damage while aiming. We'll go for that. Personal mods as well. Evade energy cost is lowered. Better health element per pickup. Still think a 90% boost to health is not bad. So we've got Pierce. Look at the shape of it. That's so cool.
And simplification does them no non-space.
Dude. Oh wow. Alright, so I have a current mission which is to do Pierce. Kill enemies with the surface weapon in Pierce mode. Okay. Holy crap.
The oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
So weird. Astral exhibition. The Astro Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Blank was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Blank, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the Blank's behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for astral entity now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Okay. It's now known as an astral spike. This is like the astral plane, right? This is like what you navigate and like walk through. Look at that fucking glass shattering, dude. I mean, that should have shattered, but that's cool. Yeah, I think this is like the astral plane, right? Look at that. That's so sick. What are we looking at? What is that? It's a UFO, baby. It's an object of power. I'm in the movie now. Alright, let's try and see, because I'm assuming this will disconnect the movie. The image goes with it! Oh my god, that's insane! It's all just one object. It doesn't even stop going. How cool is that? That's insane! Look at the damage that takes when you throw something into it. I'm so impressed with the details of this game, by the way, if you're not aware. Just if you're not aware. This is bizarre.
The hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Questions? Answers? Contact Dr. Casper Darling. Does that fucking sign? What the fuck? The TV is impervious to bullets! See, that's the thing, that sometimes there are just things in the game that just don't react. I mean, it reacts to that! But it doesn't, like, shatter, I guess, because it's a collectible or an interactive thing. But then you have stuff like this that's just like, BAM! Oh my god, it's such an, intensely satisfying. Oh, goodbye. There's a water all across my screen because of that. Screens are just invincible. Such a weird little oversight. Oops, someone made a mess. I'm just so intensely pleased with everything in this game, down to just like the finest details of stuff. It's very, very cool. I'm sorry if it's distracting and I'm just obsessed.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
That's something from the astral plane, isn't it? Because that's like one of the things that attacked us when we were in the astral plane, and it's just eating shit. And it's like, what? They're simulating it with the pyramid in there? This fucked. What the fuck? Oh, just listening to it. Oh god, we're like in with it. Ah! I need the power thing. I need multiple power things. Ooh! Shit! Yeah. Alright, I got your power, I guess. Oh, come on. No! Oh, I've already turned that on. Okay, it worked. Whatever it is. God, this is... I've shut the doors. That doesn't seem like a good idea. I think I'm supposed to shut it. Hang on. I think am I supposed to shut it in? I think I'm supposed to shut it in. Oh, hang on. Ooh. I'm supposed to shut it in for sure, right? Oh. No, I'm stuck! It can't come in here. Should I just shut myself in and then leave it be? God damn. Pretty sure I should shut it. Oh, hang on. Why can't I interact with that door? Wait a minute. I need to do something with this where I shut him in. What does this one do? Oh, hang on. Do I just have to shut all of the... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, God. It's right there. Shut all the doors. Somehow that's even worse. And then what we do is we pull this thing in here, and then we fucking shove that shit in. I did it!
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Oh, nice, and then that opens. Okay, I did it! Nice. Whew. I mean, I'm not sure what the fuck was going on there, but that was stressful. Nice. We dealt with the problem.
We need backup down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Holy shit, man. His clusters heal other enemies, destroy them to make the fight easier. Yeah, that thing I guess is a his cluster. We never got a we never got research and records for whatever the fuck that thing was in the in the chair that was just floating above us. So that's really strange. Maybe we're not even supposed to have come across them yet. I don't know. And then we'll get research on that later. Bizarre. Hang on. This astral spike. Did we even read that or listen to that? What was this again?
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective.
This was just the one on. This was on the videotape.
Not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our mind.
This was the one that was on the videotape. I don't have any health, man. I don't have any health. Oh my god. This thing is insane. Well, I got my thing done. But okay, you can only hold it for a certain amount of time as well before it automatically releases. Yeah, you fucking... What the fuck is going on with you? The chair enemies. My personal mods are full. Oh, I need to actually break shit down. Okay. My personal mods can actually... Yep, 24 out of 24. So we can deconstruct... probably should have done that ages ago. We can deconstruct stuff for points. I guess I should just deconstruct anything that's like a level 1. Energy plus 10% is cool. I'm just gonna start deconstructing anything that's like level 1. Because I've already looked over it and gone, eh, on pretty much everything except for the better ones. There you go. Once we get out of this combat section, I'll read these things that I've been picking up. Oh god. Where'd that enemy go? Oh, I pressed melee instead of dash. Eight dirt. You lose resources when you die. That is pain. That is painful. Aww. You dare, how dare you move? Gotcha. All right, we got research. We got research materials into the Hiss cluster, but still not the ones in the chair. We fought a couple of them even in this room, which is pretty crazy. Oh, now this is cool. The brain cut into sections, and we got a control point to cleanse. New mission: a captive audience. Captive audience. And we've got, oh, here we go. Research and records. Groupthink. It might be this. Let's take a read. So let's have a look at our collectibles. Research and records. Hiss cluster. There's the circle. Hiss clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of Hiss resonance without the need of a host. Hiss clusters are dense spherical compressions of Hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of Hiss entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing Hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual, or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Astronauts information, which we got a mission when we looked at this. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. See Object of Power 18 for details. In the Hypnosis Lab, a section of the Parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a blank session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Okay, that's what that's for. Gathered data has conclusively proven that blank blank within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Recording chair procedures. I can hear what sounds like an ice cream truck going down my street, which is really bizarre because I don't think they even existed anymore, and it's creeping me out because of the game that I'm playing, that it feels like it would belong in this game. It's like I can hear, like, it's like the creepy, like, broken music box. Bizarre. Federal Bureau of Control. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened to the chair. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the record process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. God damn. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during the process, contact your supervisor. Groupthink. This study extends the work of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the Parapsychology Department carried out variations of Solomon Asch original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments blank for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in blank. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of blank and blank. Okay, wonderful. And we got some correspondence. So still no research on the... We know what's going on with them is like they're ones that are recording their journeys through the astral plane, but there's no like research into their like attacks and what they do, I guess. Nadine, send this to research for analysis. Read my precognitive powers. Urgent. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I'd presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities, and as such, offer my service to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Mr. Francis Bertram. Interesting. Alright, just a few... just a few files to read. Satisfying domino effect. It actually works. We love physics. Cleanse the control point, please. This should clean up the whole place for me to navigate. Nice. So...
We've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the left department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
Hanging.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
Take the elevator to reach Marshall. Oh.
Really?
Ah, I'm stuck! No! I got stuck on a chair. God damn it. How rude. Oh. Rough. Rough. You don't get much health from pickups, which is why there is a good mod. I'm still opting for 90% health, but there is one that is more health on pickups, which is not bad. Health element is like 26%. We'll try that out and we'll see how much of a difference that makes in my life. That is damage against armor 46%. Honestly, that's pretty great for me. But I might go for ammo cost 10% per shot, reload speed 11%. I'll leave that for now. Alright, now I wanna do this like a straight dominoes. Ta-da! So clean. Love it. Alright, so we've got an elevator that will be sent up for us, but... Oh, hang on, I see where we are now. Ah, it's interesting how that works. Right, this is where we came from then, isn't it? Yes, it is where we came from. Interesting how that works. And then it's just literally just opened that all up for us. Very cool. So we came from there. This is all still messed up though. I thought this would have cleaned up too. Okay, let's take the elevator.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes. Who is... We need...
You got...
More of you? Really?
Better? Better. Okay, take the elevator to reach Marshall.
Marshall is waiting for you in the left lab.
just down the hall.
You're all wearing HRAs then. Look at that. Fancy getup. Look at that. Nice. Oh, sorry, mate. Have I interrupted anything? Oh, hang on. You're highlighted in green. Are you like alive? But just passed out? Well, just tested to see if he was alive, and he doesn't react to anything. Man's out cold. It's highlighted as green, though, which I think is very bizarre. If he was alive before, he's certainly not now, just so you know.
She's just down the hall.
You remind us of home. You remind us of home. Rubber duck supplement. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update: it was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an alternate item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. God damn. We'll claim this control point. God damn it. This is the only disappointing thing, is I can't enjoy shattering TVs. There's so many of you here. Oh my god. There's so many just weird objects in here. Are they all objects of power? This is totally an object of power. I can interact with it. Definitely an object of power.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Okay. Oh, hang on. But what does it mean? What does it mean? Apparently that looks like it's good if it's upright. Sorry, you have to wait a sec. There's another thing here. Oh, it's another one of these bad boys. Ha! It hits the wooden elephant. And it actually makes a noise. Details are so fantastic. Alright, let's chat, shall we? What do you got for me?
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Her?
Okay.
Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock you.
Oh.
Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Interesting. Alright, looks like we've got a...
We can improve our luck. We ought to try it out. You know, just in case.
Do not touch anything.
Dude, look at the sheer amount of firepower on this thing. That's crazy. And big magnifying glasses, because you need big magnifying glasses to get to the bottom of things. So we've met Marshall, who is just, yeah, super unfazed. She's like, yeah, that makes sense. All right, now we need you to do this. Very peculiar. I am so enamored with everything that's going on.
Don't worry. You've already sold yours by working here.
And the dialogue for these is great, but I'm so enamored with everything that is going on here in all of the bits and pieces. It looks like there's a section that we've, there's the multimedia for the, where is it? Sorry, bear with me a second. Where was it? It was a it was a hotline thing. We haven't been able to check out this place, the Ashtray Maze. I'm not sure what it's about, but we're going to round out this episode by watching this. I will probably rewatch it when we actually go there again. I'm not sure if we'll have an objective that will take us there. It seems like it would, but also it's perfectly accessible right now, so I don't know. So let's watch this, and I guess we'll have an opinion on it. See what Trench has to say.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
Interesting. So, not much information, except for the fact that you have to be invited in, otherwise you will not be able to traverse it. I wonder if we could be an exception. It seems that way. I'm not sure when or how we're going to navigate that maze, if we're even able to, but we will investigate that one later on. So we're going to bring this episode of Control to a close. We've met Marshall. We've got some more stuff to do. We're going to find the HRA lab so we can get more of those things, so we can survive the attack. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Control. I do hope that you guys are enjoying the playthrough, as well as I'm trying to just be as detailed as possible with getting all the collectibles and stuff, because I'm learning so much about the game. Like I said, there's so many layers at work here, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around everything as much as possible. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode, and we'll see what lies in store for us next time.